Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Today we're going to present about taking Windows 7 with embedded PDF. Now, before we continue, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Muhammad Nur Irsyad.
My name is Gilbert Emanuel Ferry.
Now, let's go to the system analysis.
System analysis. Metasploit is a modular penetration testing platform that only can execute attacks, but it provides tons of information about security vulnerabilities across platforms and versions. It provides scanning tools, vulnerability database, exploit modules, post-exploit modules, and more. In this paper, authors simulate the attack by using embedded PDF with Meterpreter as the exploit module to get the advantage of the vulnerability of Adobe Reader, version 8 in Windows 7 Starter, and make to it remote shell. Actually, there are a lot of media that can be used to make the entrance, but in this project, we use a web server to place files that who receive attacks. By successfully gaining access to target system, attackers can do tons of stuff with the system, such as disable or enable service, disable firewall, or even creating additional backdoor. The reports will be the form of this paper that includes conclusion and suggestion about the attacks. Now, I want to start the demonstration of this project. Now, we want to open the Kali Linux as a attacker and Windows 7 Starter as the target. Now we want to go to the MSF console. Now we want to search the Adobe_PDF. This command is to know about the vulnerability about the Adobe Reader that we want to attack. After that, now we can choose the 0 or the 1. Now we want to use the 0. After that, we want to set the payload /windows/meterpreter/reverse TCP. Meterpreter is like a CMD in Windows 7, and reverse TCP used for the target will initiate the connection. And then we want to show the option to see the parameter. The parameter that's already changed. So the file name that we make is the registrasi_lomba_bawaslu_2020.pdf. Ini file name, we change that to lomba_video_bawaslu.pdf. And the lhost, we change to IP server that we use, and L port we choose 8080 because the port is safe. This is the if config. And then now we want to disable payload handler. We make it false to make the target and the attackers can communicate. And then we clear, and then we want to exploit. After we exploit, the file that we made before, it's stored at the root/mss4 local. So we go to the folder of the file that we want to the web server. This is the file. After that, we want to copy it to the web server. Now we successfully copy the file to the web server. And now we want go to the var/www/html to know that the file will already copied. The files is already copied, and now we want to restart the service. Okay.
We're going to configure the multi-handler. We can go back to the MSF console. We type back. And now we're going to use the multi-handler as the session listener. And the payload is still the same. So now we have a pre-configured of the same lhost and the same lport from before. Now we're going to exploit.
To open the browser, the Google Chrome, and go to the IP server. In this web server, there is nothing. But now we want to go to the file. So we write this name of the file after the IP. Okay, now we can see the file, and now we want to download it, save. After that, we close the Google Chrome. Now we want to open the file because the file will execute and we can get way to the admin. And now we want to open this file, must be in Adobe Reader because the Adobe Reader is most of the vulnerability, and save. There is a warning about this file, but do not show this message again and open it to give access. Now we have the access to the Windows 7 on the username is admin.
Okay, and now to see the target system information, we can type sysinfo. So we can see that the target is using Windows 7 in 32-bit, and we can also get the current username that we logged onto with get user ID. So now we're logged in as admin. We go to the shell. It can see that it's just a normal user. Therefore, we can turn off the firewall so that we can allow further exploitation. So to do that, we're going to escalate the privilege into administrator. Here, we're going to background the session, can clear. So now our sessions are saved into ID1. So to get the administrator privilege, we're going to use another exploit module. So in this scenario, we already know what the password of the target system. We can set the payload. We can clear. We're going to see the parameters. So there are some of parameters that are required for us to change. The first one is the password. So the password is okay. Our session is one, which have established in the previous, and we're going to log as administrator, lhost, listen host, and the lport is still the same. And then we're going to exploit to get our privilege into a higher one. Okay, so we can go to the sysinfo, still on the same target, get UID. So now we run as administrator in a system 32. You can close the PDF. So here's the firewall. So to disable, use net and firewall, set all profiles, state off. And now the firewall is being shut down. And after that, we can start to transfer files so that it can be a malware. So first we're going to go to the admin directory, which in C, users, admin, desktop. So now we can start to listen any file transfers in the file name called hijack.txt, and then we're going to send the file. Okay, now here you can see the file is in the desktop, and by do that we can just open from the notepad, notepad.exe hijack.txt, and that's it. Thank you very much, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.